Hello, hello everyone. It's Shelly and we're chalking history. Come join me tonight as we play with our arch and base and make some fun tombstone decor. Say hi as you hop on and I will get everything all set up and ready to go. Hope to see you. If you're catching the replay, welcome to the replay. Say hello, hello, we're almost ready to go. All right. If you're catching me on YouTube, hello. Thanks for following my channel and liking and subscribing. I truly appreciate you. Hello, hello everyone. Today we're going to have some fun with our black arch and base. It also comes in white. These are our boutique surfaces, so they're reusable, which is awesome. We're going to have some fun tonight. There's two transfers that we can use. One is called Game Over. It says Game Over, and then there's some other parts that says you died with a broken heart and respawn. I'm going to guess this is more towards the people that are gamers and like to play games. And then this one says, and I want to say the name of this one is I Am a Ghost. So it says I Am a Ghost, and it's a real creepy looking tombstone. You have some skeleton fingers there and there. So I might actually combine the two. I'm not quite sure. I'm not quite sure I like the actual Game Over. I might actually put, let's see, I Am a Ghost may not fit. For Rent won't fit because you got these columns on there. Unless we don't do those columns or we just do the Game Over. We'll see. We'll see as we play along. So say hi as you hop on. I think I like this one just because I like the heart. I kind of see a heart there, so I kind of wanted to play off that a little bit. So let's go ahead and open this guy up. If you guys would like to get my emails, I send maybe up to 2 or 3 a month. Just if there's something going on during the month, like I know we're going to have a release mid-September, so I'll be sending one out about that. If you guys like to get texts to be notified when someone is live on Facebook, I do that. So if you need any communication like that, just go ahead and comment SEPT, S-E-P-T for September, S-E-P-T, and I will get you the information so that you don't miss a thing. Because I know it's just so irritating when I miss people's videos and all that. It bothers me. All right, let's go ahead and cut this guy out. So I guess I'll go with the Game Over. We're going to keep this pretty simple. All right, so we're not going to use those 2 pieces. Also, if you get your mobile device camera app and you scan that QR code that you see right there, that will load your cart with this transfer, the other transfer, this tombstone base and arch, although there is a white one, don't forget about that. It'll also put on, we have digital files as well. So those can be uploaded as well. So there's a bunch of stuff that'll get loaded in your cart. Go ahead and take out whatever you don't want. If you just want the arch and the transfer, fine. I also put in bright white, the gem palette pack because it has regal in it, and then black velvet. So these three colors is what we're working with because I got the inspiration from my shirt. It looks like it was just pounced on with, it's kind of like a zebra. Is the zebra white with black stripes or black with white stripes? So is my shirt purple with black or is it black with purple? I don't know. But I do know this is black and we're going to pounce on some regal. So inspiration is from my shirt. I get inspiration from everywhere. Or at least I try to just see what's around me, right? Okay, let's get this open. Careful you don't scratch it with your trimmers. Again, this is the Couture Boutique finish, so it's our regular chalkboard finish. It comes with its own base, so it has like that little ridge, which will help it stand up. Gosh, people have gotten so creative with these things. They're putting like moss on it to make it look all eerie and spooky. I just love it. All right, I like to keep my boards that come in because I may need it to ship something out or to paint on. So I like to keep that. All right. Oh, it's damaged. I'll have to, I'm going to take a picture of this because Chalk Couture is very good about replacing items. So I just took a picture. There's my corner's a little bent. So we're just going to turn this guy over. He's a little bent on this side, but you know what? They will go ahead and replace it for me, but we're still going to play on it. Okay? All right. So do not wax. And what we're going to have to do instead is fuzz our transfer. First want to put that over and say game over. Okay. Now, you will need a fuzzing cloth or something of a terry cloth fabric. You could use your t-shirt if you need to. But what you're going to do, or no, you know what I want to do first? We need to add the color. So scratch all that. Scratch all that. You guys, I have had the worst headache from Friday till yesterday. I'm still not 100% today, but it's kind of just barely there. My blood pressure was through the roof. So I had to go on some more medication. Oh, and they're just going to have to probably start running some tests to figure out why it's spiking like crazy, because just out of nowhere, it started to just climb. So we're not sure what is going on. Okay, so I have a black board, right? So we're going to take our Regal, and I bought like a whole box a long time ago of just makeup sponges. It came in the 3 shapes. So I thought this would be a great way to pounce on the paint for the chalk paste. You could use paint, although I'm not sure if that would come off as well as our chalk paste would. So just keep that in mind. Open this one. All right, let's see. All right. Sheesh, does not want to come out. All right, throw that away. All right, so my Regal is getting low. Low and probably very dry. So I'm going to give it a squirt of bottled water. And I am going to grab one of our stir sticks here. I'm gonna try to get that old stuff out. So the Regal is a retired color. However, you can get it if you get that gem palette pack. So there's 6 different colors, and you get Forest. Forest is another one that's retired. You get this Regal color. You get all like those gem colors. So I want to say Cadet is in there. I just love those jewel tone colors. All right, so we're just kind of mixing in that water a little bit. I think I may need another squirt. This is definitely an older color here. I think it probably came out when we had our new Creamy Dreamy formula release, but it's been some time since I've had this one. Okay. All right, so we're going to try to make it look like my shirt. So let's just load up our makeup brush, and I'm just going to start pouncing. Now, of course, it's not very, it's kind of chunky, so we may have some bits and pieces on here. We may have to flick those off. We'll see how well this works. I've seen other designers use our board erasers, but I think that's a waste of a board eraser, because if you're going to use a dark color, you're going to end up staining it. There's a big old blob there. And then it really won't be used for what you're supposed to use it for. What do you guys think so far? Does it look spooky? Leaving a lot of chunkage around here. And what I'm going to do probably too is go over it a little bit with black. Just to really blend it in. So mine is very textured. If you're going to use a real creamy paste, it probably will look a lot better than mine right now. So my black is real creamy, so I'll be able to show you. What I mean. Okay. Does it look like my shirt? It does, doesn't it? Because you want some of the black to show through, right? You don't want it completely purple or whatever color you choose. We have a new color of the month. It's called Superstitious. Can't wait to get mine. I placed my qualifying order to get it, so I'm looking forward to it. It's kind of a purplish color, but it's got a magenta tone to it. I'm really looking forward to it. Okay. This just looks like a really dirty tombstone. I kind of like it. I gotta say, I kind of like it. Let me see. Very purpley. And of course, we're gonna have to make sure this is nice and dry before we go on. All right, let's see. I'm going to take a look. I'm going to tilt it up. Kind of look at that. Ooh, yeah, I like that. I think I need a little more here and a little more there. I'm going to go ahead and just put another squirt in there, a little bit. I'm not going to stir it. I'm just going to push my makeup thing in there. Oh, see, that's what I should have done. All right. What do we think? All right, I think that's good. I'm going to grab my black. I actually thought about using our shimmer plum too. Let's see. Not much in there either. Let's just use, let's see, what can we do? What can we do? Let's see if I have any more stir sticks clean here. Get one of my color trays, and we're going to just put some in a tray. My shimmer plum is on its last leg as well. I use my products, that's for sure. So we're just going to squirt a little water, see if that kind of revives it a little bit. See if we can get it to a nice little consistency here. This will have that shimmer in it. It's very, very close to our Regal, except it's the shimmer. So we'll add some shimmer to our board here. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to use the same makeup thing, so I won't be putting it back. Oh, yeah. Ooh, do you see that? Oh, I like that. Yeah, that's cool. That's very cool. Creepy. If you don't know, purple is my favorite color, so I am really digging this right now. Okay. Gonna come down here a little bit too, I think. Oh yeah, I really like this. I don't know that I need to do any black velvet. I think we're good. Ooh, that is just creepy. I love it. I love it. I love it. What do you guys think? Do we need to add any black to that? I don't think so. Okay. All right. Let's get this dried up. Now, there are a lot of pieces parts, but I love it. It's just creepy. So let's get our dryer. This is our quick dry tool. Let's get this nice and dry. If there's any huge flecks of old or dried up paste, you could probably pick those off. But let's get this nice and dry, because what we're going to do next is we're going to wax it a little bit so that we can put our transfer down and we won't pull any of this up. Sometimes when you wax a shimmer, it tends to get dull. So hopefully that doesn't happen. If it does, it's still okay. It's like an old looking tombstone. I love this. All right. Hello, YouTubers. How are you tonight? I could just smash all these pieces down. Or take some off. Those are probably going to take a while to dry. I'll try to take off the big, you know, they're like those paint boogers you get when you're painting your wall with a roller. That's kind of what it reminds me of. Probably because my Regal wasn't all that wet. But when you get it in your single, it will definitely be creamy and dreamy and just the right consistency that you'll need. All right, so I'm just going to try to flatten some of these out or kind of pick them up. And then we'll dry the rest. I really think that's cool. All right, let's try to get this dry. If you're here with me, what are you guys doing tonight? I hope you guys had a great holiday weekend. Back to reality tomorrow. That's never fun. All right, we really need to make sure that this is nice and dry before we continue on. Shimmers take longer. Oh yeah, this is it. I am going to bring out the big one. The big gun. Let's see. Turn it all the way on. Cool here. Okay. Now we're gonna really get this dried up quicker. Then, like I said, we're going to put a nice little layer of wax on that so that we don't bring anything up. And it might come up like where these spots are really thick. It just might. I didn't want all that crumbly stuff in there. It looks neat. So let's just hope it works to our advantage. All right, let's get out our wax. You can use one of our applicators, or you can use kind of like one of those car buffers where you buff it when you're waxing your cars. Or paper towel like I have. I'll try to smooth this out a little bit though. I'll try to melt it. I'm going to move my fingers, of course, so I don't... Trying to melt it. I just don't know how it's going to react on here. You know, this is why I like to go live, because I like to try these things. And then you guys know what you can do and what you can try. Okay. All right, so I'm just kind of spreading it here. A lot of those thick parts are kind of shedding off just fine. Okay. All right, I think we're good. That's just being a stubborn spot over here. Okay. Get that off. All right, let's close up our wax. Now let's grab our transfer. So because I've waxed, then I don't have to fuzz. But had I just put this transfer straight down on my board, then I would have had to wax. Or I'm sorry, I would have had to fuzz. All right, so we're gonna just put it atop our tombstone. So I'm gonna kind of just wing it at first. Okay. Then I'm gonna kind of pick it up and hold it to the light so I can see that I am way off. So we're gonna bring it all the way to the bottom. So it looks like this will come all the way to the bottom. That is stuck. Okay, so we're going to bring this all the way to the bottom. Okay, so I could see that it went off. Okay, so that looks like it's at the bottom. We also have to make sure we're centered side to side. So let me pick that up again. Let's see. Oh, we did pretty good side to side. Okay. All right. So now I'm going to smooth this down. This is at that point where it may pick some of that stuff up from underneath. Okay. We'll have to see when we pull it back up. If you have nice, smooth, creamy, dreamy paste, you shouldn't have that problem of it getting bumpy like I did. Okay, let's open our white, our bright white, and let's get, we have to get a squeegee. All right, I grabbed a small squeegee. And if you wanted to accent that heart, you could with a different color. I think I'm just going to go all white. I think had I had the color of the month, I would have done that color on top. But I am just spreading it wherever I see the design. All right, you try to stay on that teal colored paper. And the transfer. Where you see the design is a silkscreen mesh that you're pushing the chalk paste through to go onto your surface. Okay, so I'm going to come up here and make sure I get all my excess off. Come down here. And you don't have to do the entire transfer. Like, I don't have to fill all that in. I could just go over the actual design because you really don't want to waste your product. Okay, so I'm going over game over. Here's a little, looks like a crack in the tombstone. Okay, spreading, spreading, spreading. Hit all those edges. Go straight across. Okay, excess back in your jar. And hit this bottom again. Get off that excess. Always put that back in your jar. Waste not, want not. Okay, I think we're good, guys. Let's go ahead and slowly peel, because then you could see if you've made any mistakes. Like here, it got a little crazy because of the bumpiness. You can always lay it back down. Grab a little more paste. Try to squeeze it through there, squeegee it down. I like to rub it down with the opposite side of my squeegee. Sometimes it works, which it did. Sometimes it does not. That's why you kind of go slow. So if you miss the spot, you can go back and help it along. But how cool is that, guys? How cool is that? Okay, game over needs a little help, it looks like. Just gonna go over it, all over. Okay, see if that helped. It did, it did. Oh my goodness. Isn't that so cool? That turned out as well as I could have imagined. Oh my God, that's so cool. That is so neat. All right, let's grab our big air gun here. Wow. What do you guys think? A heart for a love. That is so cool. If you had those plastic little spiders, you could stick one maybe in the little spider web there. Oh God, that is so cool. It looks so creepy. All right, now, so you have your base. Whenever you're using one of our bases, you'll notice that there's like a notch in it. Can you see that notch? They're usually slightly tilted one way. So this is slightly tilting that way, which means you want that because when your sign or your piece of wood or whatever it is you're using, like a wood cutout or like this tombstone, and I just got paste all over me, so let me get that off. You want it to sit backwards, so here. All right, so let's pick this up. You put it in the channel nicely, and mine probably won't go in because it is cracked on that one bottom, that corner. So maybe let me do that side first. It is not, oh, there we go. Okay, good. Okay, good. There you go. Oh my gosh. It looks so awesome, you guys. Let me hold it up in front of my face. Isn't that the coolest thing ever? So neat. So what's also nice about our stands is they're wood, so they're paintable. So I could paint that white if I wanted to. I could paint it that purple if I wanted to. Gosh, I could paint it black. Black would be a good choice. Oh my gosh, that is so cool. I actually might paint mine black. Because that'll be, I think that would be cool. So let's do this. Let's try to take that back out. Okay, we're gonna put our sign to the side. And we're gonna grab, let's grab one of our brushes. Okay. And I'm just going to squirt the top of my jar just with a squirt or two. Okay. And we're going to paint. So you can use our chalk paste as a paint, which is nice because then you know everything's going to match, right? Especially if you're using other colors. You just know it's going to match. Or you can wet the wood. Sometimes when I wet the wood, it just takes longer than for it to dry, but it does help our chalk paste spread real nice. Okay, so that's the side. I'll just give it a little squirt. Here's our top. Probably won't paint inside that little channel. I don't think once the board's in there, you're not really going to see it. I will paint the edges though, the sides. Okay, let's see what this side looks like. Okay. All right, let's get this dry. And then we'll put it back together. Sure to get those sides. Just watch how hot of the heat you're using. Our mats don't like hot air. They will start to warp on you. So spooky. Get a little wet in the middle still. That's where we sprayed it with water. Trying to see what else we had on our. Sometimes you can take other pieces of our transfers and put it like on a stand, just for a little added touch. Okay. All right. See, one I pretty much missed this whole bottom here. That covered. All right. Nice, 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 nice. You could paint all sides, but just for this this demo, we're just going to do the front and the top and the sides. So if Halloween is your jam, this is definitely a cool transfer to play with, as well as that I Am a Stone. That's a good one too. Okay, let's take all this dirty stuff. Everything is water soluble, so everything will clean up with just water or wipes. I can go ahead and use my makeup brush and just clean that off with water. Try to get everything out of the way here. Okay, let's bring that back over. So I'm going to do the broken side first. There we go. Just make sure that's centered, push it down, and look, isn't that better with the black base, guys? Do you like that better? I think I like that better for sure. Let's see what's on the transfer here. Yeah, probably nothing small enough. I guess you could do respawn. You wouldn't be able to do that, but you could do respawn in the middle. You died. That might work. That would be close. Or you could just take the transfer and bring this wood pattern down. You can do that too. Do it in white or purple. But that is it. Demo over, guys. Thank you so much for showing up tonight. I truly appreciate you.